Hey guys, I got the newest member of my gun family out today. 500 Smith and Wesson Magnum. Holy shit, let's talk about this bad boy right here. So, first thing everybody says is when they pick it up is, God damn, that's heavy. And it is heavy. It's 56 ounces unloaded, which is 3.5 pounds. It is constructed of stainless steel. This is the 4-inch barrel version, but actually the barrel is only 3 inches, and the last inch is just this compensator. This is the shortest barrel they currently make. They did make a shorter snub-nose version, the 2.5-inch emergency survival, but they stopped producing that because the recoil was just too great. The Msrp on this gun is $1,200, which isn't bad considering it is the most powerful production handgun you can get. Smith and Wesson claims that this gun with the right load will produce 2,600 foot-pounds of muzzle energy, which is just ridiculous. It was introduced in 2003 on their X frame, which is their largest frame that they make. Let's see, and it comes with 2 compensators. The one that's installed right now is for jacketed bullets. Let's do a close-up of that. And the other one they give you is for lead cast bullets. And it's pretty simple to change. They give you a little Allen key. All you do is tighten down this screw all the way down. Compensator rotates, pulls out. Pop in the new one and tighten the screw back up. Very, very cool gun. Let's talk about the bullets for a minute. So here we got 2 examples. On the left is the Hornady Flex Tip, 300 grain, and on the right is the HSM Jacketed Hollow Point, 350 grain. Now the Hornady, they claim that this bullet, the muzzle velocity is 2,075 feet per second. Holy shit, that is fast. HSM, however, doesn't list that on their box, but I will not be purchasing this ammo anymore. And I'll tell you why. It is $70 for a box of 20 of these. $70 for these Hornady Flex Tips. I'm sorry, that's just ridiculous. Especially considering these HSMs were $32 for a box of 20. And these are good. This isn't junk ammo. This is made in the USA. And that's Starline brass. So this is good stuff. So I'm going to be purchasing plenty more boxes of the HSM, and I will no longer be buying the Hornady. Now, just for a comparison, I have a Desert Eagle 50 AE round that I'll put next to it. So you can see, same diameter, just a little bit shorter and definitely a lot less powder, and a 45. So you can see this is just a ridiculously massive round. I know people often ask me, oh, what's more powerful, the Desert Eagle or the 500? Definitely the 500. Same weight bullet, 300 grains in a Desert Eagle, 1,500 feet per second, 300 grains out of the 500 Magnum, 2,000 feet per second. So you can do the math on the muzzle energy. It is just ridiculous. Let me get these bullets out of the way. I'll bring the gun back in. So, let's talk about the trigger. Now you would think, having to rotate this gigantic cylinder, that the double action pull would just be horrendous. Quite the opposite. This has the nicest trigger of any Smith and Wesson I own. I own a 686 Plus, a Governor, and a Model 2944 Magnum. And this trigger just blows them all away. It is smooth, consistent, it's fairly light, crisp, just beautiful. See, the sights are your typical Smith & Wesson red ramp with the white outline rear sight. See, it holds 5 dummy-sized cartridges. So, why would you get this gun? Like, what would be the purpose of owning a gun like this? Well, there's several reasons. The reason, Smith and Wesson claims would be for hunting. This is a hunting handgun. And yeah, you could use it for hunting. I've seen a video on YouTube of a bear being dropped one shot, and it dropped like a ton of bricks. So you can definitely use it for hunting. I guess if you want to be a drug lord, what a better gun could you have to intimidate, your enemies with than this? If you have a concern about being outgunned, you definitely won't be outgunned with this. Why do I have it? For fun. I like shooting big, heavy, hard-kicking guns. It's just fun for me, so that's why I own it. So, I forgot to mention these grips are great. They're padded right here, and you can see they just squish in real nice and soft. So when this bad boy recoils, it doesn't beat you up too badly. So, that was my video on the 500 Smith and Wesson Magnum. Please subscribe. There will be plenty more videos to come. Have a good day.